the kingdom of God. You know, if you want this, you touch this, it happen. You want this thing, you touch this, it happen. You did this, something happen. No more crying like we used to do. So that's why I want you to enjoy the blessing of which God has given us. So I want you to enjoy life. Stopping borrowing money. No. The business, when you're running business like selling the house or selling something, that there's a business that not bring money quickly. You cannot run a business for your real estate, selling the houses, without doing another business. You cannot survive because it takes time to sell that house. So never depend on that kind of business. You must have another. Those business, most of the people who does that, they are doing like until you be well known in that city, so that you're going to be very busy. But never depends. When you are running business, you must do another thing where you can. It's like running the farm. If you have a farm, you cannot depend by maize, which you put it. When you're running a farm, you have to have a horticulture where you have a garden, a vegetable, for waiting for this maize in the field. But if you depend on that, you're going to suffer, because it only happens once a year. But you have to have something, small garden or small thing where you get food. So like even business, when you run a business, you know, you have to have another thing. But some people, you leave the job before that business grown up. Don't leave the job when you start a business. Stay at work. Do that business part-time until you know for sure that that business they can suffer. Now, you have your problem. You start a business, it's where you get the rent, but the house, it's where you get food from that. It's just starting. You cannot survive by that. You will suffer. You blame God by that. When you start a business, you must do something else. Okay, here I am. What I used to do when I work in the city council, 5 o'clock I used to sell something. 5 o'clock go to doing something to survive. We go to do something, not depend with the man who get there. So we have a lot of people here. They start a business and they find out that business does, because business it takes time for you to have something from that, for you to eat something from that. Business that when you got money, you put it back in the business. You got the money, you put it back in the business. You put it until time comes that business can stand. But now the reason we start a business, there's a lot of people in my country just start a business, begin to employ people because of the promise. Someone promised to give you money. You start a business, employ people. It's happened here in my country. Employ people because someone promised. And then you find the people waiting for receive money. And you find you don't have it. Because we teach people. I'm a father of business people. I'm a president of Africa Christian Business Fellowship. We teach people. There's a people here today who are nothing, but today they are somebody. By listening the teaching, we teach. So, because I want you to enjoy the kingdom of God, then you see that I'm sharing experience. Instead of just stick on the verse, I'm sharing experience. Because all of you, when I call my daughter Priska from South Africa, remember when she shared here, some of you, how many people who, when she share the problem in the business. So I want to say to the deacon, for you to enjoy the kingdom of God in forward in faith, don't use bad trick to try to lie. Don't tell lie. try to fight, be honest. Yes, business is to run a business. If you're running business, you don't want this one to know what you are doing, because my office in town, we used to buy things because we didn't have time to go on shopping. People used to come to my office to sell clothes and things. We thought maybe they brought from China. Yet they bought it down there near and come and sell it to us. Because we didn't know. Mama Guti, she was selling tea leaves. Now she used to, somebody was selling her tea. So this person said, this person said, Mama, why not come order tea again? Why not? She said, I'm not coming there. But because she found the area with this this woman was selling to Mama Guti, she ordered somewhere. Then Mama Guti find out that she ordered here. What did it mean? That means her business is finished. Because she lost the business. So when you are doing business or selling something, you don't want everybody to know where you get the things. Otherwise you lose the job. Now I'm just telling you about the business. Yeah. When you do business, you have to do it secret, so they don't know where you order those things. I got people who order sugar here to go to Kinshasa. I was there. They order sugar here, and the people in Kinshasa begin to find where they get this sugar, this man, and they find it themselves. And they say, sorry, we are not buying your sugar. He lost business because he was not wise. He was not wise. To be a business person, businesswoman, you must be a wise person. You must be very wise. So I'm talking this because I know some of you, you are not happy because of what happened. And you are afraid some people about their money. You've been told now it's too much, that in some of people you don't receive phone. When someone rings, you don't receive call. You pretend that you are not there because what you have done. So that's why I'm spending this minute to explain to you, if you want to enjoy the kingdom of God, stop those things. Running business, it takes time to, yes. All right, I can tell you, someone said to me, you want to pay talent. I want to tell you where you can get money for talent quickly. And she said, put your money in this company here. Just put a little money in that company. You'll have a money for talent. Okay, now it's 5 years since I put that dollar until now. Until now. But she said, just put your dollar there. You can have a money for talent. I said, good. Then I put that dollar there. And now it's 5 years. I don't have it. Now, if I was putting everything into my food, I was going to die with hunger. So that's a business. You have to be very careful. Business is just like I told you, it's like a swimming pool. Swimming pool, there's a deep end and a shallow area. So the business people who are expert in business, they are playing in the deep end. And sometimes they know how to swim. You think they are standing down. They say, come here, but he's not sitting. You think he's just standing. You say, come here. You go there, go. That's it. That's the business people. When they talk about making money, you think tomorrow get money. Yeah. When they talk, there's some people, there are other people who talk about faith in America. When they talk about faith, you thinking tomorrow you can believe these things happen. So I thought to spend this time to pull you out from those things that cause you not to be a happy person.